half her hits are extra base hits. She hits the ball hard. She's been with us 4 years. She knows the ropes. She's got to work with the pitchers. Our pitchers are young. And we're 4-5. I think we could have been 6-3 very easily. 2 of the games were up. I mean, you score 12 runs and hit 7 home runs. You should win the ball game. Then another game against Montana Billings, who was struggling at the tournament also. But they gave us a tough go, and they took a tough go. I mean, there's a lot of teams there. We played our last game. We played against Notre Dame. They're 4-0. They're in a position to win it or be one of the winners. And I thought we handled them pretty good. And 7-3. Stoff hits first pitch basically out. She comes back and she goes to the opposite field, hits one out. And I mean, it gets the wind. You can't imagine. 31 degrees we're playing at 31 degrees. It's cold, the wind's blowing. It was very difficult to play for everyone.
Coach, you've got a lot of games and a lot of experience for you guys. From what you've seen this past weekend, what are some strengths and some weaknesses for the team?
Well, our strength is definitely our hitting. Perez, I think if Perez would have been healthy, we'd have won 2 more games. We didn't have her on Saturday, and we could have won those games. And what happened was, I believe that she comes into the casino where we're staying at the motel, and the place is horrendous with smoke. She gets an asthma attack. I mean, really bad, and she goes down for the count. The next day, she's feeling terrible, but she's a gamer, and we kept in contact with her. How do you feel? I can do it. How do you feel? How about one more inning? Okay. And she pitched a good game, but she got back. We hadn't planned on using her on Sunday. I mean, we talked to Dan, and we said, too bad we don't have her. And I walked downstairs, and Shelley comes up to me and says she wants to pitch. So I walk over to her. How do you feel? She said, you know, she was on some medicine now that opened up her air passage. She said, I feel great. I can go. And I said, all right, you know, and pitched a good game. But you got to be concerned about that, the health. But she did a good job.
For you guys, the schedule starts this week. League play starts this week. How prepared are you guys for league play?
Well, as was mentioned earlier by Hyatt, our concerns are third and second, and we know that. And our third baseman she made some great plays, and then she booted an easy one that would have won the ball game for us. I mean, a one-hopper. But she made, they were hitting some shots down at her. She was playing great, and it was a routine play that she, like playing bounce the ball, I bounced the ball to you and she blew it. But she got some experience under fire. And the second base, we had a couple errors there. We use a platoon system. We have 2 second basemen. One's a better hitter, and the other one is a better fielder. So we can use them accordingly. I don't think either one of them like that situation. I don't think any of the basketball players like the platoon system. They all want to be out there. Well, same thing in any sport. You don't be taken out. But we have to adjust and play the game the way it should be played, percentages.
For you guys, East Bay starting off. The basketball team plays East Bay on Saturday.
You know, I noticed that, but we're coming home. I looked at the schedule to see if we could. They got Sonoma and East Bay, and we just missed them. It'd been nice to go and support the teams. East Bay's beaten us 7 out of the last 8. Our last game we played them, I think the score was 12-11 or something like that. Our pitching, as you well know, hasn't been up to expectations. We got a whole new pitching group. I hope we're improved. And right now we're 3-4. That's took us a little while to get to 3 last year. And I think the team believes we can win more ball games. I honestly went to that tournament and think we're going to win it. You know, and I'm an optimist, but not that much. I thought we would do well. The teams we were playing, they were good teams. This is what we wanted to do in the preseason. We don't want a cakewalk. You don't learn anything from a cakewalk. Your preseason is, and I've always been that way, even in wrestling. One year we opened up in wrestling, we wrestled Oregon, Oregon State, University of Washington, Washington State. We lost all 4 of them. And I told the team, well, we won't lose anymore. And we won a conference. I think we won 11 straight. My philosophy is play hard preseason. Find out your mistakes, and then work on them and get ready for the season. And that's exactly what we did. Cal Baptist is a good team. You know, this year or so ago, they were national champions. And we went in there, they won the first game 10-5. We came back and 8-run them in 5. And I think we scored 13 runs. I mean, we hit the ball. They're a very good team. Good crowd there. They got a beautiful facility. And it was nice playing there under the lights. I thought things looked good. But we have to get better on our pitching. That's my responsibility. Shelley's done a good job with the hitters. And I think once we get it all together, we'll be better. Well, this will be a good week for us, the show and tell time. Remember, there's 285 teams in Division II. And Humboldt in the past has been standing tall a couple times at the end of the rainbow. So we know what it takes to get there, and that's not beyond our means. And we have the young team that can do it. When the team's young, you can improve. If the team was comprised mainly of seniors, you're beating a dead horse. Okay.
Thanks.
Coach, you kind of went down that venue or avenue. Let me ask you, you've coached a lot of good teams over the years in all your different sports.
Yeah.
A couple maybe not as good teams as well. Where do you think this team stacks up, or what abilities do they have as far as the outlook goes for this year?
I think our top 5 hitters are as good as any top 5 we've ever had, bar none. We fall off at DEN, but we've always fallen off at DEN. Our pitchers, no, they're not up to Kendall or anyone at that level. And can they get there? Who knows? They're young. I think Perez can perform for us. If we think Perez is throwing well, and the thing is, they're really not hitting it hard. Where the other 2 got hit pretty hard. It surprised me, and they're better than that. I don't say it was pre-season jitters. I just think they got hit pretty hard. And they're going to have to hit their spots better, or they're going to continue to get hit hard. But we did score some runs. We're off on a record-breaking home run, that's for sure. And Stahl, she hits to either field. It threw her inside. She knocked it over the fence in the first inning. Came back in about the 4th or 5th, and it threw her outside. She hit it over the fence. And I guess wind. I mean, these were shots. And you got it. Williams is hitting the ball. I mean, she actually hit 4 home runs in one game. The wind brought that. She hit it so hard and so deep, the wind brought it back in, and it fell on this side of the fence. It fell straight down. That ball was out of here. She's hitting the ball.